Hello everyone, just informing you that match may be a little bit delayed. They're waiting for Groundhog to find out a sub for Groundhog of the Biscuiteers because they're having some ping issues. So will be a few minutes, but until then, sit back and I guess enjoy this great music. Hello everyone and welcome to VR Master League Echo Arena. Today we've got for you Biscuiteers versus Odyssey. Odyssey on orange and the Biscuiteers on blue. So I'm Swift and joining me today is going to be SputnikKobra on the casting booth. So how's it going?
It's going well. I'm looking forward to this match between Biscuiteers and Odyssey. It's going to be a good one, and it's a nice start to my day, my mid-afternoon, and a nice finish to your evening.
Yeah, and excited to see these two teams come across. This is indeed a challenge match, which is why it's played so early. Usually we don't see teams playing on Mondays just because it's the day that all the matches get rolled out, and usually teams aren't too quick to decide to play on the same exact day, and it's difficult to schedule that. And I get that, but this is a challenge match from last week. I was a little bit confused as to whether to put it as to week 3 or week 4. Technically it's week 3, which is when the challenge was scheduled, but I put it as week 4 just to make it a little bit less confusing. And either way, just got a message. We should be starting in a few seconds, so I mean, hey, what have you got for this match, Spot?
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to go by MMR. Even though it's only a difference of 30 points, but I'm going to go with the Biscuiteers.
Alright, well, I mean, it really could go either way, because looking at the past matches of these teams, both in Season 2, the first match they ever played together was also a challenge match, which went 15-0 in the favour of the Biscuiteers, but then in the second match, it was, well, 12-14 to the Odyssey, so they actually won in rounds but lost in points. So it looks like it's going to be very close, and the Odyssey clearly improving there for the second time that they played. So I mean, I'm gonna go for Odyssey in this one.
I'm gonna defer to you. Your knowledge of this is much better than mine, but I'm excited to see these teams play, and not only watching them play will I gain a better understanding of them and a better ability to cast them in the future, but I'm excited to see that these closely matched teams, I'm excited to see how they play.
And both teams readying up. We'll be starting round 1 right now. So starting on this joust, and we'll see who's got the fastest stack at the very beginning. So looks like it's gonna be taken here by the Biscuiteers. Gonna be slapped away into the bubble of the Odyssey, and actually gonna be recovered here. And Archie 404 with the first goal, very quick there for the Biscuiteers, and that's a very quick goal in 8 seconds. And Biscuiteers finding the first 2 points.
A nice start to this round for the Biscuiteers, able to perform that quick rollout from Joust and find 2 points.
Yeah, and this this joust, only Floppy and one of the other players getting out of the tunnel there, so this is going to cause a missed pass here. The Biscuiteers just going to find the disc on the recollection. Now, Beanhead, what a name, looks for this pass to Project Rich T, and he is going to try and go for this pass up to Archie, missing that though. And now going to recollect, and that's a great block by Archie, stunning away that defender. And now this pass up to Beanhead in the 2-pointer, but it is going to be a ding, and now on the recollection is going to be the Biscuiteers, but missing the disc, and Adam Odman trying to find the disc, but no, it's going to be Project Rich T taking it first, and it's going to be stolen away, and again for the clear.
And finding that clear through mid, it will bounce off the Geo past that center block, be picked up by Mickey Man, and he just set it right back up towards that bubble.
Now going to be taken, ooh, maybe not missing the hands of Adam Odman, but Mickey Man taking this, but a great interception from Project Rich T, and now going to be cleared down the other end. And going to be a stack race yet again. We're going to see, ooh, this one out by the Biscuiteers, and they're going to take that 2-pointer. So nice stack from the Biscuiteers to recover that and take another 2-pointer. This one taking a little bit longer.
Just a little bit of 1-minute goal time there, but all 4 players of Biscuiteers were able to get down court. And that was a 4v1 against that goalie out of position, so they'll find another 2 points.
Yeah, and this one, an interesting joust strategy. I was seeing 2 players go off to the right and boost down in hopes of the recollection on the other side. And it looks like it almost works here, but just overshooting on the disc, Beanhead now. Going to try and get this clear away, but it's not quite going to go all the way through, although recovered here by Project Rich T in another stack race. Not quite here. My floppy just missing the disc there, and actually could cause him a bit of possession, but no. But he is going to get stunned, and Archie stealing the disc now for the Biscuiteers on the offense yet again for the third time this match already, and just a few minutes in here, and a few stuns up by the tunnel will win Odyssey the disc, and now the clear coming through. Mickey Man looking for the recollection on the other end. The stack following closely behind, and this three-point shot just coming out, and he's able to make that three-pointer just before the stack of the Biscuiteers gets for them. So there's the three-pointer the Odyssey needs to catch up here.
Mickey Man getting away with that throw, just barely. The defensive stack of Biscuiteers opting to challenge him. They could have challenged the goal, but a good shot for Mickey Man.
Yeah, and I mean the way that the shot was brought out as well, the fact that it was a more like a push shot, which he was looking for the accuracy, so push shot is a very good decision. But since he was like already on target for the entirety of the throw, and actually just gonna cut me off here because that's a great cross pass by the Biscuiteers. They're gonna redeem themselves another 2 points to increase that deficit back again to 3 points. But yeah, the push shot made it actually so that even if he got stunned midway through the shot, it would still be accurate. So good choice there. But a bit of the Biscuiteers answering straight back.
A good play from the Biscuiteers, getting that momentum and getting that boost to get into the bubble, find that cut pass, pull that goalie out of position, and extend their lead.
You know, Project Rich T looking for this cross pass yet again to Archie. Going to try and play this one a little bit slower up on the offense, and it seems to have been working so far. Another cross pass comes through, and Stu able to put that one in. Stu94 with the 4-meter shot, and he is going to make that one for another 2, now finding themselves 6 points ahead once again.
Finding some momentum, nearing the halftime mark of this first round, 5 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Biscuiteers is looking pretty strong.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've answered back very quickly to the goal of Odyssey, and then just carried on that momentum. And the defense not quite able to get their hands on it, but that's a great couple of stuns. But it's just going to be recovered yet again by Archie, not quite getting their hands on the disc. But this time, it's going to be Project Rich T going to slap this one away. Hopes of finding his offender, and he will, but just finding the post on it is going to be Archie, and now cleared away. But VP's just going to clear it straight into the hands of Beanhead, but another great interception from Mickey Man on that save, and now going to get the clear on through, but they do need a stack here to find this first. They will find a stack, but are they going to get to it quick enough? It seems like they could, but not quite right in the direction, so it's going to be Archie picking it up here for the Biscuiteers.
Biscuiteers sending it back into that bubble and getting that forward progression towards mid. Beanhead sending it straight through that backline player, but they'll just forfeit possession with that clear. Mathleby moving forward, trying to find these passes, trying to send it through tube. It will be wide of the target, bounce towards bubble, and be picked up by hopefully his teammate going for it, but in that scramble they'll lose it, and it will be in the hands of Biscuiteers.
And now found on the interception by Mickey Man, so nice positioning there, looks for the 3-pointer, not quite online, and it's going to be taken here by Stu. Going to recollect this for the Biscuiteers, and he's going to try and walk this one through with a nice pass there to mid. And a nice... A good thing here is a lot of the mistakes I see from the newer teams kind of emerges from a missing back pass there, unfortunately, but they are just going to recollect again. But a lot of these mistakes early on emerge from being a little bit too pressured and willing to just clear the disc down the other end. And the Biscuiteers are avoiding that a lot. They're passing up the field instead of just getting the clears through. Even though their stacks we've seen are probably fast enough to recollect, they are still making the safe passes, and it's really working out for them on offense. As you can see, they're at a pretty high deficit at the moment for the amount of time remaining. So very nice job from the Biscuiteers so far this game, and now just seeing if the Odyssey can kind of replicate that or maybe counter that play style. And seems like we will get a interception here, but now look to find the stack. Mickey Man going to try and get there, but going to be stunned away again by the defense of the Biscuiteers, but another man coming through, but not quite on for the stun. And now going to be passed back again to Archie.
Biscuiteers able to shut down that forward advance from the offense, and they'll send it back. This is clean, controlled passing. They're pulling the enemy team out of position, but they'll lose it there in the upper trap, and they'll get a chance. Odyssey in the bubble will take the shot, and they'll find it. So Mickey Man getting in that position, getting that angled shot down a goal, and they'll find 3 points.
A really nice shot there coming through on the fadeaway as well. And now they just need 2 points to come back. And the Biscuiteers looking a little bit shook here. Second joust advantage they've had this game. Which they conceded 2 3-pointers, whereas all the goals from the Biscuiteers have been 2 so far. And just 2 goals in order to keep the Odyssey in the game, and they do get the clear, but they will need the recollection on the other end, which they do not find. But they do still have time to bring this back. 2 minutes 21. They have plenty of time. All they need to do is get an interception and a couple of passes, and they'll be back in this as this clear comes through. But it's going to be intercepted nicely there by my floppy. So good, good read there on the intercept, but just gonna miss the pass, and it's going to be into the hands of Beanhead, who's going to pass this straight back.
And look at that controlled passing at mid, able to again outmaneuver Odyssey. Odyssey's defense having a hard time responding, getting that pass up to Beanhead, and Beanhead will move to the side, send that back pass, and another back pass. So they get that forward progression, and then they just calmly pass backwards and find like forward progression on this team.
Ooh, but a great save from a floppy there, who's going to get this one cleared away, but it's going to be intercepted again by Project Rich T. So a really good defense line here. I guess you call it offense line here from the Biscuiteers. And they're always ready for that intercept, and Archie, going to look for the shot, but going to find the post again, but it's taken by Beanhead on the side of the post to put that one in for the 2 and confirm those points.
And a nice score from Beanhead, so 4-point lead. They're looking good, a minute on the clock. That's 2 possessions, so Odyssey has to get a 3 and then a 2 to finish them off, or they maybe can force an overtime, but they have to do it quickly.
Yeah, and my floppy just going to clear this one through, and I mean, this is kind of what I meant earlier, but oh, that's a great intercept, and actually, might find them a few points, but not finding the 3-pointer. They really needed that goal as fast as they could get it, because now, even if they score this, they're going to be very pressured to make another 2 after this, and this one going to bounce on through. They need to make this goal as quickly as they can, and Mickey Man going to have to pass this up. Does he realise this? He seems like he does. He gets this pass off to VP, and he's going to make the 2, but is there enough time? 20 seconds remaining, and with the joust advantage being on the Biscuiteers' end, they need another interception like the one they found last game. They have roughly 5 seconds.
They need to pressure that stack immediately, and they have to do it with 5 seconds remaining, so they have very little time to make this happen. And with that being said, it's a round 1 to Biscuiteers.
Yeah, good game played at the end there by Odyssey to get that interception, but not quite able to make it, and they will get punished for it, and they will lose by 2 points.
So, a good match, you definitely stated that, and I think I favored Biscuiteers. I don't remember my predictions from a few minutes ago, but a good first round, and this could easily go to 3 rounds.
Yeah, I do believe you predicted the Biscuiteers winning this, so maybe that could happen. Maybe not. We did see Odyssey are very close to the Biscuiteers. They almost came back at the end of that round.
Definitely. And I'm predicting the same outcome from round 2. I'm still favoring Biscuiteers. They had momentum, they kept it, but creeping back was Odyssey with a few good 3-pointers. So what they lacked in bubble play, they were able to make up with good passing and getting past that defense of Biscuiteers and finding those long 3s. One from Miki, and I believe the other one was from Miki as well.
Yeah, so heading to round 2 now. After a minute break, let's see if Odyssey were able to recollect their thoughts and see what was going wrong in the start of that first round. And hopefully they can find themselves a few points, push themselves into this momentum. And going to be Biscuiteers finding it first. Yet again, going to be taken by Archie now, trying to find this pass onto the nest. Is going to find it. Stu going to be left with an open goal, actually. A little bit of a defensive mistake there from a flop. But it is going to be the first 2 points for the Biscuiteers.
What a great name of Floppy. I wonder what that's about.
Anyway,
But with,
sorry, go ahead.
but with Joust's advantage, back to Odyssey. Odyssey's gonna send it down towards that bubble, try and find that disc, but that quick stacking from Biscuiteers gets right back into the bubble defense, finding that clear through tube, and now they're gonna chase it down and try and find this long goal.
And it is going to be taken here by the Biscuiteers, but going to be slapped away. And now in the back line, but no, going to be taken here by Beanhead, and he's going to put this one in from 10 meters out for another 3 for the Biscuiteers. They're going to find themselves on 5 points.
So they will find this nice lead with just a minute off the clock, 29 seconds to that goal time. Biscuiteers starting off strong, trying to get into a rhythm. Is Odyssey, their offense is just outmatched. They don't have the passing, and hopefully they can find it. It just takes a little bit to get into that rhythm.
And now taken by VP. He's going to be stunned away though, so a bit of a lack of communication coming in from Odyssey there. Not able to tell his teammate that the stack was on. And now going to be recovered by the Biscuiteers, but another steal here. And Oddman going to try and clear this one away, but going to be stolen by Stu. After that clear down mid. Generally, not really something that you should do. Looking for the clears down mid is something that will very commonly get intercepted, as we see yet again. Project Rich T proving my point there on that. And now going to be cleared through, although not finding a teammate on that pass, and now going to be cleared away by Odyssey.
Looking to retrieve it at ceiling and getting it is Archie. Archie's going to send it back to Bo. It's going to be low of the target. It's going to bounce off ramp. They'll be able to get it back, slapping it up to ceiling. So just a scramble for possession, and they'll lose it right there with that back slap to Miki.
And he's going to get that clear. Just going to bounce off a couple of times. Now taken by VP. He's going to try and walk this one into the bubble. And go behind the goal, but it is going to be headbutted out by Stu there. Of the Biscuiteers, now going to be cleared away, but hitting a block on the way, and it looks like it's going to be recovered again on the other end by Archie, and he's going to try and find this pass, looking at a goal, but it is covered, and Beanhead going to try and pass this one through. It seems like yet again trying to cover this cross pass, but after a nice pass there from the Biscuiteers, yet again breaking up the stack on defense, and a great play by the Biscuiteers to break them up and then get the pass through.
Good bubble play. We've seen nothing but good bubble play from Odyssey, recognizing they don't have a chance moving forward, so they send it back, and they continue to do it. And Odyssey just having a difficult time on defense.
In this one, going to be taken by Floppy, but he's going to miss the QB, unfortunately. Going to retake this, though, and find this pass over to the tunnel. Now Oddman trying to look for a 3-pointer actually on the bounce shot. A strange 3-pointer to look for, considering there was a goalie, but I mean, does try for it anyway. It's going to be saved though, and it now going to be tried to be retaken here by Odyssey. Not quite finding it though, and first finding it is going to be the Biscuiteers, and now it's going to be recollected by Archie once again, trying to find this pass through. But they know they don't have enough players up, so they wait and they pass back until they do. And that's just excellent play from the Biscuiteers so far. Archie trying to find this now, but that's a great steal from Oddman. And now they've got to try and convert these into offensive plays. And now trying to collect it to do just that is Oddman. But going to be stunned away again by Project Rich T. And just putting on some great pressure here, the Biscuiteers.
And we'll bounce towards the floor, and it's a scramble for possession. Sailing past the hands of Biscuiteers and able to get that clear as Oddman up to that pass to VP, and VP going for that long shot will bounce off the Geo. And once again, Odyssey just recognizing that they need to get the back pass. That's what they need to do. They need to maintain possession. But Miki with it, going forward, getting that forward pass, actually a shot, but the goalie will get it and take care of it.
And Stu's trying to go for the clear here, not all the way through, and it's going to be recovered once again. And goes for the clear, but Mafloppy well positioned there, able to take that disc on through. And now Stu going to try and look for it again. Going to be the stack coming off in the leech, but not quite able to find the disc just yet. And a nice stun here by Stu, going to be able to take that player out. And now the Biscuiteers once again looking for an offensive play. And now Stu looking for that one off the pass, trying to find this other pass down to Archie. And what a play by the Biscuiteers, just passing it around this defense and breaking them up as much as possible. It's fantastic to see.
It is. And they'll have a 9-point lead. 4 minutes 24 seconds on the clock. Joust advantage back to Odyssey. Odyssey just needs to find their passes. They need to get collected. And they're having a hard time doing it against Biscuiteers. Biscuiteers executing their boosts and stacks very well.
Yeah, now going to be an attempted recovery on the other side. But Stu going to take it first for the Biscuiteers, and he's going to pass this one straight up. And Beanhead trying to get this one through, not quite though. A good positioning by Mafloppy on the Odyssey end, and now going to collect this. He's gonna take a little bit of time, force the play to push out. So a good start here on this offense, but we just need to see a couple more passes for the shot. And Admin gonna opt for that shot off the block and just gonna be saved through now by the Biscuiteers goalie.
Odyssey can't take these shots. They've taken 3 of them. They've given up 3 offensive possessions. A goalie's gonna find those saves, and getting back on a defense this time is Odyssey, but they're gonna throw that interception, so another advantage. And they're going to throw another interception, so it's back-to-back interceptions and a clear coming through mid.
Now taken by Stu here, and Biscuiteers just dominating this game so far with the possession time, finding all of the passes in the world, and this one also coming through to Stu. It just seems so clean right now compared to Odyssey, because I mean, to be honest, Odyssey right now seem a little bit in disarray. I wonder if that's because of pressure or whatnot, because the past games, these have been really close. But this one seems to be completely dominated by the Biscuiteers so far. I'm wondering if Odyssey can pick this one up. They do need a minimum of 3 goals, if they're all 3-pointers, to bring this one back, and they have 2.5 minutes remaining.
I think Odyssey needs to recognize when they have to run a defensive stack around the bubble and in the bubble to pressure this offense, and another pass above goal and finding that positioning, but not able to sink it as it bounces off the crossbar and into the hands of Archie at ceiling. Archie's going to send it back, and they're going to take their time and outmaneuver this defense and try and find this pass forward to Archie.
Now taken,
and Archie to goal.
Yeah, taken by Archie there, just put in for the 2 yet again. Biscuiteers finding another 2-pointer. Odyssey is going to need to seriously change something and play very quickly if they want to bring this round back.
Definitely. So with that goal from Archie, it's now Joust advantage back to Odyssey, down by 11. They're opting for a different rollout, 1 to tube and 2 through the other tube. They won't be able to complete that pass, and looking to retrieve it is a member of Odyssey, but not able to get it as Beanhead comes through with the stun and picks it right up.
And we're taking again the stack coming through and looking for the passes again. Gets that one through to Odyssey, to Archie. Sorry, not to Odyssey. And Archie going to put that one in for the 2 yet again.
And with Joust advantage now back to Odyssey. They did try something different on their last rollout, and they look like they're continuing to experiment. So another rollout. They're going to miss it, though, and that's got to be it. They got to get back to it. The stack will come through, and they'll find another 3 points. So Mafloppy with his head down, looking downward and shaking it, recognizing that mistake, and it's got to hurt.
Yeah, and just a quick look at the chat there. Illuminate66, and we missed their cast yesterday. Apologise about that. We're in a bit of a rush because of the stuff that's happening with venues. You know, we were getting prepared, and of course that turned out very well. So, if you could take it, I mean, to take it as brightly as you can. I guess you could say it was a sacrifice to make that stream even better. But I promise we'll get you done next time. As the Biscuiteers look to win this round 2. There's no mathematical time remaining, and Project Rich T trying to get this pass over for one last goal.
And picking up at the floor and opting to send it up the post. They're going to take another chance at goal, and they're going to find it. So that pass on that cut to Archie 4-0-4 will end the game 18-0. So Odyssey will be able to fight off the mercy. As they were trying to find success on their offense, they weren't able to do it. But a good game to both teams.
Yeah, and it really looked promising in the end of that first round. Odyssey able to bring it back to just a 2-point game, but not quite finding it in the second round, and actually not able to score any points in the second round. So maybe a bit of pressure or something going on there, because it seemed like, honestly, they were able to adapt really well at the end of the first round, but not quite able to carry any momentum in the second round after not being able to score any points.
Definitely, and looking at these scores, we've got Archie with 14 points, 1 assist, and 20 stuns. Beanhead with 5 points. Project Rich T with 3 points, 3 assists, and 1 save. And Stu coming through with 6 points, 3 assists, 3 saves, 12 stuns. And on Odyssey, we've got 1 save to Aiden Oddman and 26 stuns. Mafloppy with 2 saves and 1 stun. And Mickey Band coming through with those 2 threes. That's 6 points, 1 assist, 1 save, 1 steal, 21 stuns. And VD with 2 points, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 30 stuns.
Yeah, and just overall a great game. Again, the first round looked really promising, and especially the past stats about these matches. Just looking at their previous matches, it's been 1 apiece to each team, and both. And the first match actually was a little bit of a stomp, not really. It's 0-6 and 0-9 for the first game these guys have ever played together. So. I mean, yeah, it looked really promising, and Odyssey was actually able to win the second game that they played. But in this one, which is the third game they've played together, not quite able to find it. And in fact, the connoisseur votes being right in that one, being 17-0 in favour of the Biscuiteers. But yeah, with that being said, I've been Swift. That was SputnikKobra. We thank you all so much for watching. I don't believe there will be any more games today. So look out for, of course, more games. Keep an eye on that matches page if you are interested in finding all the matches and all the information about all the teams. But yeah, with that being said, thank you VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, Fixit Gaming, VRware, all of our sponsors, so much for all the support. This would not be possible without you. Thank you everybody, and all of the league mods as well, of course. Witnada, Sneaky Evil, Princess, Holocaust, Gilligan, Echo Zero, Dynamic Fabulous, you know who you are. And yeah, we will see you all next time.